What were your thoughts like that morning, getting ready at midnight to go out and swim the English Channel?
It's funny, Ron, because I guess in hindsight, I kind of knew that there was a possibility that we would start Thursday morning, but I was thinking 7 o'clock Thursday morning. I had no idea. I didn't find out till 8 o'clock that night that I had to be at the boat at 2:30. And so we had to come and get some food and stuff like that. And then I didn't, maybe I might have slept an hour total all the night before. So it was pretty scary.
So you didn't do any, didn't get any sleep the night before, huh?
No, not really. I was laying in bed for maybe 3 hours, but I definitely, I might have dozed off for a second. Tracy said she heard me snoring once or twice, so I must have dozed off for a second or two. But I didn't. The sleep part really wasn't that big of a deal. I figured I did it in Catalina, I could do it here.
So it looked like it was pretty rough at the beginning and then at the end, but in the middle it kind of laid down.
It was really rough. It was rough at the beginning. Laid down in the middle. That was great, and then at the end it got really, really bad. Let me tell you, if I would have had to spend 13 hours out there, I don't know how you would have made it. I finished, and it kept getting rougher and rougher. It took us probably over 3 hours to get home in the boat. It was so rough. And it was weird because it would be really, really rough. I'd have to stay on the lee side of the boat, if that makes sense. As long as I was within the body of the boat, the wind wasn't beating on me as much. And then when the boat was rocking, if you got too close to the boat, when the boat would rock towards you, you would get the wave off the boat, too. But it was, at that point, it really didn't kick up, Ron, until the last hour, maybe 2 hours at the most. So at that point, I kind of saw the end was in sight,
Yeah.
But this idea of this illusion of the cap and the land going away from you and all that, I couldn't see anything. I mean, the swells were so big, I could never even, honestly, I couldn't really see land probably until, or make out any land until like the last hour or so. You could see it in the distance, but I had no idea how far we were until about the last hour. And then on the last feed, I knew I had it.
Well, it looked like you were on track or to be pretty close to a 10-hour English Channel swim. Did they let you know that you were going so fast?
No, I kind of knew where I was because I knew I had my watch on, and when we got to the separation zone, Anthony McCarley had kind of told me the distance of the zones, So when I got to the separation zone, and I said to Loretta, the observer, I said, so we're halfway, and she said, you're more than halfway, and that was at 6 hours. So I thought I might come under 12, but Ron, I was scared to death. I didn't want to get cocky about it or think, wow, look at me, I'm going really fast. But the truth is, Ron, I was cold. And anytime I would slow down a little bit, I would start to get cold, and I didn't want that to be a factor, so I'd just pick it up a little bit, and that's why I was able to swim so fast, because I was scared. I was scared I was going to get hypothermia or something. I just swam. I don't know, Ron, I got into this weird zone. It was just weird. I had this pace. It would be like a pace when you're in the pool swimming 400s or something. You know how you just get in the zone where you just keep going and going no matter how it hurts. And there was one time at about 6 hours where I'm thinking, I might be going too fast. And there was one time at about 8 hours where I thought it again. But the rest of the time, I just kind of kept, boom, 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 one at a time. And my stroke rate never varied. It was 53, 54 when I started, and 53 or 54 when I finished. Ron, the day couldn't have been more perfect. I'm telling you, everything fell into place. My training, my taper, my crew, although Tracy and Bill were both a little sick, unfortunately. And then the captain, he hit me right on the tip of that cap. If I would have gone past that cap, I might have been out there 15 hours. All right, and when you go back to the pool, tell everybody I said hello, and thanks for all the help training.
What's coming up next in your life? What's your next biggest life moment?
Right now, it's going to be a lot of relaxation, and I have no idea, but I know it's not another marathon, so let me tell you that. Not anytime in the near future.